Switzerland is located in the heart of Europe. Its heritage is a fascinating blend of cultures and traditions, and famous for its mountains, lakes, watches, and delicious chocolate. Lausanne, the Olympic capital, is one of the largest cities in Switzerland, set amidst lakeland, countryside, and vineyards. The city boasts the many assets of a small metropolis with interesting architecture and a wide range of museums. Hotel Lausanne Palace and Spa is one of the luxurious five-star hotels of the city and located in the center of Lausanne. It disposes a gorgeous panoramic view on Lake Geneva and the Alps. This palace, witness of many historical events, brings together Belle Epoque architecture and today's luxury. The Cathedral Notre-Dame de Lausanne is perched at the top of the hill in the Cité. This 13th century Gothic structure dominates the center of the city. The cathedral, the biggest in Switzerland, has some notable features: a pointed portal, a true masterpiece of Gothic sculpture, a rose window comprising 105 panels recounting the history of the medieval world, and an impressive organ boasting 6,000 pipes. One of the most picturesque spots in the town center is the Escalier du Marché, which connects the cathedral to the Place de la Palais. Built in the 13th century to link the town's two markets in the Middle Ages, these steps are bordered by terraced buildings dating back to the 16th century. The Café Barbar, located in one of these buildings, is a must establishment for hot chocolate lovers. Château Saint-Mer was originally the bishop's palace and was built in the beginning of the 15th century. Today, it is the home of the State Council. The upper section of the chateau is covered with red bricks, resembling northern Italian architecture.
Say yeah! Say yeah!
Built in the middle of the 16th century, the Ancien Academy housed Europe's first college of Protestant and French theology, then the university, between 1890 and 1987. Today, it is used for educational courses prior to university entrance. At the junction of several pedestrian streets, this square is one of the town's central locations. This is where you will find the 17th century town hall with its typically Vaudois roof, arcades, and Renaissance facade decorated with two copper gargoyles in the form of dragons. In the middle of the square, there is the oldest fountain decorated with a statue symbolizing justice. Until the beginning of the 19th century, the Rue de Bourg, which is a pedestrian zone today, was one of the main thoroughfares of Old Lausanne. Being mainly occupied by patrician families, this street was an elegant and sophisticated meeting place. If you look up, you will see the town's loveliest group of 17th and 18th century houses. Today, this street is popular with keen shoppers. Brianmont is situated in the middle of the city of Lausanne in a beautiful park and has a total of 150 students. It is a famous boarding high school for its language education and university preparation. For 5 generations, it is run by the same family to grow students' personalities and maximize their intellectual, creative, and athletic talents. Spread over one single fluid space of 20,000 square meters, it provides a seamless network of services, libraries, information gathering, social spaces, spaces to study, restaurants, cafes, and beautiful outdoor spaces. It is a highly innovative building with gentle slopes and terraces, undulating around a series of internal patios with almost invisible supports for its complex curving roof, which required completely new methods of construction. From above, its buildings give an impression of Swiss cheese. This quarter at the heart of Lausanne has undergone non-stop transformation over the last few years to become one of the town's showcase districts, particularly for its nightlife. A few decades ago, the place was still full of warehouses, storing goods that arrived via a metro system by train or boat. The carriage track that still crosses many sections of this quarter is a reminder of that era, even if the rails have long since disappeared. This former fishing village has several places of interest, including the vast Place de la Navigation with its summer events, the Hotel Château d'Uchy crowned with a 20th century tower, the prestigious, part neo-baroque Borivage Palace Hotel, or pleasant, tree-lined quays offering stunning glimpses of Lake Geneva, Evian, the Savoy Alps, and the renowned Lavaux Vineyard. Uchy, now a part of Lausanne, is a popular place for taking a stroll, watch the steamboats, Uchy pirate ship, and to enjoy the romantic terraces. To discover Lausanne's surrounding, take a boat trip on a luxury pedal steamer or on a solar energy aquarel boat. The terraced vineyards of Lavaux site unfold above Lake Geneva for some 14 kilometers, forming a real link between Lausanne and Vevey-Montreux. Not only does the listed status of Lavaux as UNESCO World Heritage Site pay tribute to an age-old vineyard, it is also a living cultural landscape, a remarkable testimony to an authentic and dynamic civilization. Surrounded by pretty terraced gardens, this museum is the world's leading center of information on the Olympic movement and welcomes state-of-the-art audiovisual, IT and robotics technology, make it a unique, lively and interactive place. The visitor will experience at the first hand the emotions of the athletes and the best moments of the games. The permanent collection conveys the ancient and modern Olympic history and games. Parallel to this, the Olympic Museum puts together several temporary exhibitions relating to sports and culture. In the very heart of the city, the Esplanade de Montauban offers exceptional views over Lake Geneva and the mountains, all in an idyllic natural setting. In this park, you can enjoy the sunset, take a stroll, or relax by reading a book. Two regal buildings are the crowning glory of this esplanade. The Casino de Montauban, famous as the home of the Swiss Film Archive, and the impressive Renaissance-style Palais de Justice. The only metro on tire of its kind in the world is able to get over differences in level until 12%, an original urban lift linking the late and the northern entrance to Lausanne, a true technological challenge. In 20 minutes and at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour, the square meter covers a route 6 kilometers in length and comprising 14 stations. Due to its topography, Lausanne's first train station was built in 1856 outside of city walls in between the vineyards. The present station was built 100 years ago and was inspired by Leipzig, Germany's rail station. From this station, you can quickly reach Geneva within 30 minutes or Zurich within 2 hours. Additionally, many European trains pass through this station, making Lausanne very accessible. Collection established on the basis of a donation from Jean de Buffet. Works which are unusual and created outside normal culture in psychiatric asylums, prisons, or secret places. Artists include Wolfi, Aloïs, Lesage, Carlo, and Jose.
Say yeah! Say yeah!
The only museum in French-speaking Switzerland devoted to contemporary applied art, Hudak shows temporary, national and international exhibitions focusing on graphic design, design in general, and art professions.